Idaho has seen a steady increase of fentanyl, with overdose rates doubling in the last 3 years in the state. That's why families in Idaho who have lost loved ones to fentanyl gathered today, hoping to raise awareness about the deadly drug. Our Christian Lopez joins us live in studio now. You spoke with those families who now have billboards up across Boise.
That's right, and these families are hoping that the faces you see on these billboards will help spread a message and save lives. Advocates say that fentanyl is the leading cause of death for people between the ages of 18 and 45.
My son was very loving, kind-hearted, intelligent. He could light up any room.
10 months ago, Alicia Garrison lost her 26-year-old son, Jacob, to fentanyl poisoning.
He died on Mother's Day, May 11th of 2025. My father found him deceased. It was very shocking.
Through that unimaginable loss, Garrison says she's trying to turn her grief into action, hoping her son's story can help save others.
Leona's Legacy of Love coordinates those billboards. So we want to bring fentanyl awareness here to Idaho. We want to make sure that people are aware that this is the leading cause of death and it is preventable.
Saturday, a group of Idaho families, all connected by the loss of loved ones, gathered to share their stories and spread a message of prevention.
We need to educate these kids that anything could be laced with the fentanyl and it could cost them their life. And we just don't want any other families to have to bury their child.
We're doing a fentanyl rally in addition to Narcan distribution. We'll be giving out free Narcan. It's really important that we get awareness.
According to the Idaho Department of Health and Welfare, from 2020 to 2022, the rate of fentanyl-related overdose deaths doubled in Idaho.
Things are getting laced and children at school are getting exposed with vape pens that they're getting from other children.
Garrison says she's also pushing for harsher penalties for people who distribute fentanyl, including a mandatory life sentence. Current Idaho law states that any person who possesses 4 grams or more of fentanyl will be charged with a felony, with a mandatory sentence of 3 years and a $10,000 fine. If a person distributes fentanyl and the person who receives the drug dies, they could be charged with a drug-induced homicide.
We all have to live in grief, and we have been handed a life sentence, and I believe that the laws currently do not reflect the seriousness of the crimes.
And Garrison has started a petition for Jacob's Law named after her son that would increase those penalties. She says they've gathered about 400 signatures so far.
And Christian, the Idaho legislature passed a bill that already made penalties stronger in 2024. That was House Bill 406. This is going beyond that, right?
That's right. She's pushing for a minimum mandatory life sentence.
All right. Thank you, Christian, for that reporting.